Do you know that in the beginning you were created to be a vegetarian? Hi, I am Choma Immaculate Okafor, the Nigerian conservation storyteller, a conservation biologist, and ornithologist that love to tell stories, especially nature stories. So while reading the Bible, and I started reading the creation story, I realized that by the Creator's design, we are all designed to just eat plants, grains and grains and vegetable. So when you look at Genesis 1:30, it says that everything that God created, including the wild animals, were all fashioned to eat plants. And I just saw that like, so lions were eating grass at the time it was created in creation. So what changed? Okay. Though there was no account between Adam to Noah, whether Adam and his family and the people that came after him before Noah ate flesh, but we saw that if you read the Bible in Genesis 4, that Cain was really faced a grievous punishment because he took the life of his brother Abel. What that means is that we didn't have the authority at that time to take any life, whether of a human being or an animal, right? But then after the flood, when Noah came out of the ark, God had a new covenant with Noah. And in that new covenant, man was given dominion over every animal. At the same time, Noah was given the permission to eat flesh as food, to eat other animals as food. Okay, but then he was warned not to eat a meat that still has life in it. So this got me to really wonder if we were created and fashioned to just only vegetables, plants, grains, and we were not fashioned to eat flesh. Is there a difference between a person who is a vegetarian and the person who is not a vegetarian? So I was like, okay, this kind of made me wonder, and I did a research. And I did a research about the life expectancy for a person who is a vegetarian and a person who is a non-vegetarian. And I got a fact and I got a finding that really blew my mind, which is a man who is a vegetarian live 10 years longer, 10 years longer than the man who is not a vegetarian. A decade difference. Wow. When I discovered this, I was like, Chama, you have to rethink your choice of becoming a vegetarian because at one time in my life, I wanted to go vegetarian. I didn't want to eat meat. And at that moment was when I was keeping rabbits and I couldn't actually see myself eating the rabbits that I keep, right? Even though I keep them for meat. So after reading this, after learning about this, learning that by the creator's design, I was meant to be a vegetarian, and I have to really work on that, my choice to become a vegetarian. So, what do you think after you've heard all of this? Do you think you can also make that choice of keep, or would you want to keep having meat? I am not telling you not to eat your meat. If you're someone who loves to eat meat, I love to eat meat. But all I'm just saying is that I am bringing to your awareness that at the beginning or from the beginning, man was created to be a vegetarian. So, thank you very much for listening and watching to this and I hope you gain something from it. So if you decide to become a vegetarian, it's good for the earth. If you decide not to, still very good. But make sure that when you eat meat, eat the meat that has no lifeblood in it. Until I come your way, cheers.